I'm not sure I want to see.
No.
Oh my God!
No, don't do this. No, don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
Oh my God! F-5 off the chamber!
The Austin Theory is finished, gentlemen.
Brock Lesnar just F5'd Austin Theory off the top of a pod.
I cannot believe what we just witnessed.
Cover by Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's the WWE Champion.
Here is your winner, and the